If you found out that you're about to be arrested, here are 10 don'ts. Number 1, don't run. You cannot outrun radio cars converging on your position. You cannot outrun the computers that search you down. The idea of the fugitive is pretty much a thing of the past. When you run, you also run the risk of being injured because of a forceful arrest. Even worse, the police might suspect you of having a gun. This may frighten the officers and cause them to act more violently towards you. Don't run. Number 2, don't explain. It's very difficult to dig clients out of the holes they create for themselves by blabbing to the police when they've been asked a single question. Judges and juries always discount what the suspect says that helps him, but give great weight to anything that hurts him. There is a very good reason why the police have to say, anything you say can be used against you. If you have something to say, just say, I don't want to say anything until I speak to an attorney. Number 3, don't get overconfident. Even if you've been wrongly arrested, don't get brash, don't explain, don't get sassy. Police have a lot of input into what charges are brought. Police can write up a minor crime, a misdemeanor, or a major crime, a felony, and a lot of what they write may have to do with how you behave when you're with them. The police can pile on charges later if you interfere with them. They can ask the prosecutor to be more severe. The police are just doing their job, and you don't cause them added difficulty and get away with it. Just let them do their job, get through it with as little hassle as possible. Don't get sassy. Number 4, don't give permission to search anywhere. This applies whether you have anything that you don't want found or nothing. Do not give permission to search. If the officer asks to search your person, your bag, your car, your house, or apartment, it usually means they don't believe they have the right to search. And they need your consent. If the officer orders you to turn over your bag or keys, say loudly, but in a polite manner, you do not have my permission to search. When there are possible witnesses nearby, this may help your attorney to exclude items the officers found from evidence later on. Remember the 3 previous don'ts. Even if the officers find something you wish they hadn't, don't talk, don't explain, don't get sassy. Number 5, don't look around nervously at places you don't want the police to search. If you do that, that'll be the first place they look. If you're being subjected to a legal or even illegal search, don't help the officers by directing them with your eyes to places you don't want them to look. Don't sigh, don't gasp. Just look straight ahead or look at the ceiling or the ground. Say nothing, for goodness sakes. Don't answer questions when the officer says, hey, what's this? Do you know who this belongs to? Say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Number 6, don't resist arrest. Just get through it. Don't push the police or try to push their hands away. While resisting may be just a misdemeanor in your state, assaulting an officer or any injury to the police officer may well turn your minor crime into a major felony. Do not resist arrest. Just get through it quietly. Rule number 7, don't be Mr. or Miss Congeniality. Trying to convince the officers of your innocence is useless. Remember, the police only need a reasonable suspicion to stop you, and only an idea that it is probable that you have committed some crime, it's called probable cause, to arrest you. The police don't decide whether you're guilty or not. That's the job of the judge and jury. They'll free you. The judge and jury, if the officer is wrong. Remember, it isn't television. If you try to convince the officer that he's made a mistake, you're going to say something stupid. Remember the Miranda warning. Can and will be used against you in a court of law. Rule number 8, don't believe what the police tell you when they are trying to get you to talk. Thanks to President Nixon and Reagan and Bush and the folks that they nominated to our Supreme Court, the police are now permitted to lie to you to get you to talk. They can make up evidence. They can tell you a co-defendant has named you. They can say your fingerprints have been found. Many different lies. And they are allowed to do this. You don't know what's a lie. You don't know what's the truth. So keep your mouth shut. Don't believe the police when they are trying to get you to talk. Be quiet and wait to speak with your attorney. Rule number 9, Don't invite the police inside your home. Don't step outside a person's home, no matter how humble is their castle. Even if the police believe you have committed a felony, they most often have to get a warrant to get into your house to arrest you. If they ask you to step outside, don't. Don't make it easy for them. What should you say? How about, "I'll just stand right here, thank you." Or, "Please let me see your warrant if you have one." Unless you're running away from them, hot after committing a crime, they usually need a warrant to arrest you by entering your home. Just stay put, be polite, get through it. When they go to get the search warrant, you should call the attorney. Rule number 10. Don't ask to secure your car or go into your home to get something or to tell your wife. Why? Because the police will follow you to your car or inside your home, and then they'll start rummaging around in a warrantless search. Stay put. Be polite. Get through it. Let them control what is happening to you. Let them arrest you. Let them take you down to the police station and bail out. That's all you can do. Call your attorney.